116 Hotline.
It's Sadie
and Sutana, and welcome back to 116 Hotline. If this is your first time here, hello. If this is not your first time here, welcome back. 116 Hotline is a podcast where we talk about anything and everything because
it is our podcast.
Period. And we created it as a safe space, not only for us as your hosts, but for you as a listener / viewer, because here is a safe space and we love safe spaces.
Yes, we do.
Period.
Okay, you sound so good right now.
Thank you.
I can, your voice sounds real crisp. Crisp. Anyway, yes, as Sutana said, we are a podcast that, we just talk about anything and everything that's on our head. Just essentially
literally, we have no script.
No script.
Ever. I do not believe in scripts or prompts.
You know what's crazy too, though? Because, a lot of the things that we do, we literally go off the dome. Off the fly.
From day one, that was our mission. It's it should just be conversational. And
yes,
that's really what this podcast has become, and I love it.
It's just so much more natural, and I feel like when it comes natural, it's more digestible. I feel like,
and
because
I will actually listen to it.
Yeah, exactly. I will never forget what Jesus said to us, in our very first few episodes. He listened to it, he goes, "I like it. I really sounds like I'm in the room with y'all."
Period. And that's how it's supposed to be.
That's what we wanted.
Let's do a mental health check. We have not done that in a minute.
Oh my god.
Mental health is important. Make sure you're checking on you and your friends.
Mental health.
Period. Mental health check-in. Period.
Very, very important. Oh, are you ready?
Yeah, you go.
Okay, fine. I thought you'd never ask. Mental health check for me, I would like to say
from a scale of 1 to 10, right?
1 to 10, yes.
1 being I'm gonna off myself. 10 being absolutely,
I'm on top of the world.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I think I'm actually at a 9.
Oh my! I know why.
She knows why.
Tell us.
I am off work for the summer. I'm a lot of weight lifted off my shoulders. I can finally relax. And
yes.
It's literally for me, the summer is literally my time to really recharge and unplug and relax. Decompress. Do what I actually really want to do. Make time for it. Well, not what I actually do. I'm sorry. I mean, do things that I want to do on the side and actually make time for it.
Or just more you time.
Yes. Yeah. Very, very much so. More me time. Absolutely. Designated time for myself. So I feel and you said, with the weather too, it's sunny and everything. I'm ready to go tan, be on the sun, ready to go to the lake this summer.
We need to go swimming.
We need to.
No, seriously. Last summer we did not do that.
Last summer I got into the swimming pool one time right before I started work, and I was so mad at myself. I know.
It's okay. This year, that'll change.
Girl, I'm so ready for us to go.
Period.
Yes. What about you?
Thank you. I would say right now I'm probably at a good 7.
Okay.
Yeah, not 100%, but nothing crazy is happening. So,
yeah,
life is going good. And I'm really, really excited because I got some fun things coming up.
Oh, yes, you do.
Got some fun things coming up. So I really think it's just a season of self-care, and it's been way too long. So this is your sign. Take care of yourself. Do something for yourself. Even if it's, a little solo massage or something, do something for you and take care of yourself. Heavy on that.
You cannot pour into others if you do not have any yourself.
Seriously.
So make sure your own cup is full before you can even
whatever that may look like, because I know not everybody can afford to do those things, but even if just a walk by yourself or an activity by yourself, knitting or sewing or coloring books, just something to relax your mind,
something for your mental to relax. Yes, for sure.
100%.
For sure. What does that look like to you? What would you say?
Ooh, she quick with it. I think for me, that is a good question.
For me,
pickleball is my baby. Even if it's a team sport, I love pickleball because that's just like my me time. I think specifically on Fridays because it is just for me, and I don't bring.
It's just you, huh?
And I don't bring Isla. I leave her at home with her dad, and it's just like me time for 2 hours. I'm just focused on pickleball and just like doing what I love and exercising and having fun.
Wow, I love that.
How about for you?
Love that. I think for me, it's either literally. As of right now, I would like to say literally just laying down and taking a nap and relaxing my brain. Like yesterday, Memorial Day, because we were off, I was literally like napping all day. Like I got up for a little bit, I ran a couple of errands and started on my closet, and then I napped. And then like, because I think it was like the exhaustion from work and like the weekend that literally hit me. So I was literally catching up on all of my nap. And I just remember waking up and I'm like, wow, like I feel so refreshed and like relaxed and rested. And I just feel like I needed that.
Yeah.
So that's for me right now. But usually it would be like maybe going to the gym. And as much as I love working out with like, you know, a person, like whenever I go by myself, I feel like I'm so much more locked in, you know?
Yeah.
With music on, I do my stuff, I do my sets real quickly. Or if I'm on the treadmill or on the stairs, I'm like, I have like Netflix going on and I'm watching and I, you know, just time, I don't even pay attention to time. So, you know, just the gym or maybe napping. So the complete polar opposites, but those two are like major for me.
I feel like, you know what, let's normalize napping as well, because I feel like growing up, did you ever like get in trouble for napping?
No. But I know you guys talked about, I remember.
Yeah, I remember we talked about that once. Yeah. And so now I'm like, shit, if I'm tired, I'm taking a motherfucking nap. And you know what? My husband naps too. So I'm like, you know what? Yes, if I'm tired, I'm going to rest.
You're going to nap, dude. That's what you need. It's just like you know, when your body's exhausted, they're telling you to rest, slow down, take a nap.
100%.
And I love me some naps, man. Like I'm like mentally exhausted with my job. It's so high, like it's so demanding. So whenever I get a chance to, I'm like, I'm gonna take me a little nap. So Brian does too now. So like we're literally like just take nap dates, if you want to call it. We're like,
I love on that
Sundays, like we sleep in. I love sleeping in too. Like on like the weekends at least, you know. But so it's just like literally rest your brain and your body. Like,
and I think that's something that we always talk about on the podcast is like from time to time we talk about stopping and really just relaxing,
take a pause,
reflecting, taking a moment to just slow down. And I think we do that very well because I think that we've gone through so many burnout seasons that we're like, you know, in order to prevent that, you have to really slow down and take a breath. Because if you don't, you're I'm telling you, at some point you're gonna,
like you said, we've both literally been there, you know, and you don't want to keep going until like your body physically just gives up on you, right? Or mentally, because that'll be like the part where you start getting like health problems, right? And it's just something to think about, like when you know that you've been on a roll for like so long, like take a step back real quickly, because we can really get lost in the process, right? But it's like a part of the process should definitely be a little pause. There should be some pauses.
It just reminds me of like, you know, that feeling you get if you've drank energy drinks before, where you're like drinking the energy drinks and you're like feeling giddy and then you just like crash. That's what it reminds me of. I don't know how people can drink those 5-hour energies. Have you drank that?
I think I did one time when I was on a road trip, but then I don't remember if it really hit me like that or not. I don't know. But speaking of energy drinks, girl, I have literally cut out energy drinks.
Really? Well, I'm so proud of you. I know.
Well, not like completely. Like here and there, I'll do a little bit of Red Bull. Okay. But it has to be sugar free.
But you haven't done like Alani's?
No, I don't like Alani's.
Okay. I'm not an energy drink person.
I actually despise Alani's. Like they're okay. Like I'll do Blooms, like the Blooms, like here and there. But as I'm getting older, I tend to not like a lot of extra sweet stuff.
Okay. My hot take is that Alani's are just sodas.
I heard a lot of things about Alani's and I'm not a fan of it.
I'm sorry. Alani's are just glorified sodas. That's all it is. You guys are just drinking, literally guzzling down cans of sugar.
Like, isn't it? Yeah. Isn't it right?
That's it.
And like, I don't know. I mean, I'm just not a fan of the flavors or the drink itself.
I think it's just like a part of a thing. You know, like if you have this thing, you're cool.
Oh, it's like a trend. It's a trendy drink right now. Like,
how about try drinking water?
No, seriously. As the older,
try drinking water.
Try drinking water, literally. Like the older
it'll help everything. I swear to God, water just is.
I've been reminding myself every morning to like have a chug. You know, my water. I don't know why I did a hand moment. That was not good. To chug my water and first thing in the morning too. You know, it'll help with like hydration, because when you've been asleep for like what 12 10 hours, like your body is like,
yeah.
You're
oh my god, I didn't even think about it like that.
Yeah, I remember I saw it somewhere. So ever since then, like first thing I wake up, even if you're not feeling thirsty, and I keep telling my mom this too, I'm like, my mom is not a water drinker. She's not much of a drinker at all. And then like I'm like, you need to drink water because you're dehydrated. She goes,
yeah,
I just feel like when I drink too much water, I'm gonna throw up. I was like, Mom, just don't think about it, just drink it as you go. So then like I will wake up first thing in the morning and like chug hella like water. Even if I can't finish an entire bottle, like I try to chug like quite a bit just to hydrate.
That's why I like doing that corn tea. I need to do it more often, but it's like so nice and like warm. Even if I just let it sit like I am right now, like
you can still drink it.
At the end of the day, like you're still getting water into your body first thing. And yeah, that's been the best, is getting water into your body.
Our bodies are like 60 something or 70% of water, so you have to like hydrate yourself. And
I know, and like I feel like when I don't drink enough water, I literally feel like shit.
Well, I start getting headaches now. Like I'm to the point where I'm like, I'm telling you, probably comes with age, I don't know, but I'm to the point where sometimes when I'm not really good about drinking water, I'll like first thing I'll drink is like maybe a coffee or like or like a little like
caffeine
juice or something like that.
Okay, yeah.
And then like throughout the day I'll get like headaches here and there, so I'm like, oh, it's probably because I have not been drinking water.
Yeah.
Then I'll like quickly go and like down a whole bunch of water, and then I'll feel like better, because you're just literally, a lot of it is just dehydration.
It is. It really is. And don't forget too, like when you're doing activities, like especially pickleball or like going to the gym,
anything active,
we have to like also drink electrolytes.
Yes, electrolytes.
I like mixing like Pedialyte or getting those little packets and mixing it with water.
What are they called?
Liquid IV.
Liquid IV.
Yeah, yes, something similar to Liquid IV. Like they have so many brands now, but make sure you're getting your electrolytes, and sometimes even like the ones where they have salt in it.
Yes, like Gatorade.
It's really, really good for your body.
I'll do Gatorade like a little here and there if I'm out and about, and like especially in the hot sun. But what is it? The liquid IVs are like my go-to.
I envy the people that can drink soda all day and just not be affected.
I don't know how people do it. Honestly, I have a lot of like coworkers that are like, every single day at least Dr. Pepper, a Coke,
multiple times a day.
I'm like, I don't know about you. I mean, the crazy thing is I grew up drinking a bunch of sodas and cans of sodas, not offering, but like just regular like Sprite and like Coke and stuff like that as a kid, right? And Fanta.
Yeah.
Sprite and Fanta was very famous in my household as a kid.
Okay.
So we grew up drinking that, but now as an adult, I can never finish one can. What is it, like 12 ounce or more than that?
Like an actual like a regular can. Yeah.
I can never ever finish an entire one. Like I'm always like, a little bit or halfway, but I can never finish an entire one. I don't know why. I'm just never really
if they have it, you should get the some stores they sell like the little mini.
Oh, I love the miniature ones.
The mini ones. That's
the miniature ones,
the perfect size for me.
Now the miniature ones I can like if I'm really feeling something, like I can. I would think, I don't remember if we talked about this before, but like at one point we had the miniature ones, and it was like a Dr. Pepper one, and in the house, and it was around summertime too, and I started getting used to it, right? So after I drank 2, I'm like, because it's addicting, right? The taste, and you're like the sugar and the what's it called, the
carbonation,
yeah. And then after that, I'm like, oh wait, I need to drink water, and I drink water. I'm like, this don't taste good. Water don't taste good. So I can see why people are so addicted to it.
It's the sugar. It really gets you.
It's so bad.
And it's like the more you normalize it. Because I don't know about you, but when we worked at McDonald's, I drank a lot of soda.
I did too.
And sweet tea.
Sweet tea, yeah.
Because I mean, it was at the tip of our. It was at the
right there.
tip of our fingers. We're like, yep.
Yeah.
And we don't have to pay for it, honey. Oh. A kid's dream, No, we're like, literally. Endless soda, endless tea. That's where
all the time.
That's where my sweet tea addiction started.
I think me too. I would do the sweet tea, and I would like put a little bit of unsweet to make me feel better, and then I'll put like more sweet tea, because we made the sweet tea.
Yeah, no shit. Also, if you didn't know, when you make McDonald's sweet tea, you use a whole bag of sugar for like gosh, 1 gallon.
Girl, I think we use more than a whole bag.
No, it's a whole bag.
Just one whole bag.
Yeah. It's 1 whole bag, and you mix it when the hot water comes on.
That's a lot of sugar, girl. Oh my gosh.
And we were like, damn, this shit tastes good. That's why, guys, sugar is in everything.
Speaking of making sweet tea at McDonald's, that's the very first time where I think I like strained my back, because I didn't lift with my legs. I lifted with my back, even though they taught us in the training video.
And why were we even lifting heavy shit like that?
We were 14, 15 years old. We should not heavy crap.
Find me a 14-year-old that is not on their phone and working.
No, I swear. Oh my gosh.
They don't do it. They're not built like we were.
There's no one like us. Like our era.
I feel like we sound like boomers. Them darn kids don't do it like we do.
Bro, we're becoming our parents and grandparents, and that's when you know you getting old. But you know what?
Them darn kids.
I love it here, to be honest. No, wait. It's crazy because, okay, the other day I was at work, and then one of my little girls, like for morning care, a boy, I would do song requests, so the boy wanted to play the Pokemon theme song. You know, I want to be the very best. And it's like nostalgic. I love it, right? And the girl goes, I think she's a first grader. She goes, is this like back in the 1990s? I started cracking up, and I'm like, what makes you say that? And she said, because the way of the sound and the way how the music video with the colors, it looks kind of old. I'm like, oh, honey, girl, 1990 is not old. But now that I think about it, wait, that's at least like, honey, it's 30, 40 years ago. I was like, you know what, 2026 now. So we are the old.
We unk.
Not the and aunties. No, I'm freaking
We
dead.
are the aunties doing the step dances. Talking about the wobble. Why don't they do it like this no more?
I swear. We're like, what y'all doing these little whole new TikTok dance with it? This is the actual steps to it. No, but actually it's so funny. Because but I kind of love it though. I kind of like it because, like, you know, whenever we go out to, we be like, what are these kids doing out here? Like, they're little, and
then they're probably looking at us like, what are these old
old people doing here?
I'm sorry.
Hey, Uncle and Auntie can still get down though.
Hey, we can still get down on the beat. Come on.
We show you how to.
What y'all know about the original wobble? Come on. What y'all know about the two-step? Come on.
What y'all know about the doggy and all that? Oh my gosh.
It's like we're so old to the point where they're remixing the songs that we grew up listening to. It's like,
no. Like, and when we start seeing them busting random dance moves, we're like, what is that? How you do it?
We're like, wait, what is that? What is that?
It's so crazy. That's one thing I have noticed about us is that I catch myself saying that a lot now, especially working with kids. I'll be like, you know what? I was like, well, back in my day, I'm like, oh God, back in my day, I was like, the way how I grew up, and it's just like, it's so crazy to think about it, how the world has literally evolved right in front of our eyes.
I know, and I think about it, I'm like,
especially for millennials.
My son is going into 5th grade. Like,
it makes me want to throw up.
I remember being in 5th grade.
No,
you know what I mean? Like,
reals. This is last year in elementary.
Guys, we're not getting any younger. Mm-mm. And to that, I say, do whatever you want to do, because guess what? You're gonna get old anyways.
Exactly. Ooh, live by that.
So yeah. Like, at a more serious, like, standpoint, you know, I've been thinking about that, because I'm like, my son's about to go to 5th grade. Like, I'm not getting any younger, so do whatever you want to do. Live life the way you want to live, because at the end of the day ends.
At the end of the day, day's going in.
And you get older.
Time's not waiting for anybody.
Time is a ticket. That's why I'm like, you know what? We have some stuff planned for the summer, and I'm like, I'm just going to do it, because life is too short. I'm going to be sitting here waiting for what and stressing for what?
It's going to come August again. Kids are going to go back to school again, and then boom, your time is already going to be gone.
Exactly.
That, speaking of time, I mean, you know how I was showing the tattoos of Interstellar earlier? Yeah. I saw a post online where it says the movie Interstellar, of course, one of our favorite movies. It says something about one thing. The main lesson that Interstellar is teaching us is that the scariest thing about, you know, life or whatever is not going to space. It's not war. It's not this and that.
Yep.
It's time.
Yes.
I was like, time really is like against everybody.
Yes.
You know, the time is our biggest.
It does not discriminate. Yep.
It's our biggest up. So you gotta do what you gotta do, man, like to fulfill your own self.
Fulfill yourself. I mean, even if you look like a fool doing it, at least you've tried, and at least you had fun doing it. And it's only temporary. Like, I don't know about you, but it's like those experiences are really, really what makes life so great, because it's like, even if it's temporary, even if it made you happy for just that little bit, moment, whether it be relationships or work or whatever, in that moment, you were truly happy. And you tried, and you know, it's like there's nothing better than that feeling, being in it, you know?
Because, like, even though it's temporary, like, you can always look back at it and relive that moment.
Yes.
And that's what makes life worth living.
And it's like those memories, memories, it's always like a replay. Like, at least you experience that, then you can always replay it in your head. And that's why I like filming stuff, because it's like you can always relive it.
I know.
Through a video, and you're like, I experienced that, and that was amazing.
Girl, filming pictures and everything. I hate when people go,
living the moment. You're like, honey, I'm doing both. Maybe I'm like this.
Both.
I set up my tripod, and yes, that's why I like bringing my tripod too. You know, you set it up, you set it, and you forget it.
Ooh,
if you know that, you know, are you old enough to remember that? You set it and forget it.
Wait,
the commercial.
That's a commercial?
Oh my god.
Girl, I don't know what that one is. I haven't heard of it.
It was probably on cable.
I didn't have cable. Only for a little bit.
It was like a commercial for like I think it was like a crock pot or something, and he's like, you said it and forget it. It's so funny. I'll insert the clip here. It's so funny.
I've never heard
yeah, it was like a commercial, and that was like his tagline. He was like, and then he would say, he's like, all right, so after you get done prepping, he's like, you put it in and then the audience is like, said it and forget it.
They don't make commercials like that no more, girl.
No, they sure don't.
You know what? The ones
they have AI audiences now.
Oh gosh, I hate that. It's so like scary.
This the goddamn technology.
It's the damn technology, I'm telling you.
And you know what? I went to the doctor's office twice, right? Once for my dermatology appointment, and once for my well woman exam.
Oh yeah.
And once for my regular checkup because I was trying to get all my doctor's visits done.
Oh, speaking of, I need to do that.
All three of those visits, all three of them were like, hey, I use this AI assistant on my phone where it takes notes like as we're just talking, so I don't have to like it turns your voice into like words so they can type it into their system.
Wait, like
easier.
through the phone?
Yeah, so it just like basically listens to our conversation and it transcribes it into a script so they know what we're talking about. And I was like, oh, I mean, they ask you if they can use it or not, and I was just like, yeah. But then now that I thought about it, I was like, I can say no to that.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, oh, that's so weird. They're using it in healthcare now.
That's crazy.
So yeah, I thought I'd just let you know.
I think I've heard of something similar, but not in actual healthcare. It was something like for a bank or something. You know,
it's in healthcare.
Ooh,
she's like, hey,
it's like, scary.
Yeah. So then we're literally talking, and I didn't think about this when I said yes, but it's like you're literally talking about what issues you're going through, or like what you need their help with. Computer. Yes.
That's crazy.
Well, it's just like listening while you and the doctor are talking. Isn't that crazy?
Which that is so crazy. And you know, my thing is that like I don't know, I see pros and cons, but at the same time, there comes to a point.
There's like there should be like limits.
There should be limitations
for sure.
I need like actual human like interactions. You know, I need a real person to be, you know, listening to my words and connecting like what I'm trying to say. Because when you're just talking to like in a computer like that or like generator like that, it's kind of like.
Well, she was like, I'm putting it here so that we can have like a conversation face to face, you know, so I can focus on you, and then it'll just like transcribe in the background. But in my head, I'm thinking, how does that, like, I think she's trying to validate like what she's doing. Yeah. So I was just like, okay. I mean, in the moment she said, I was like, yeah. But then now I'm like, wait, that didn't quite make sense.
I don't understand that. And that maybe we're
getting old. We're becoming old and grouchy. Like, why are they doing it like this now?
No, because
growing up, we did not do it like that.
I freaking love how we both immediately made that accent.
Because we grew up here, so it's like, you know.
Oh, I'm a dead old Oklahoma now.
Because
like, I think
it's because we both have. I mean, think about our McDonald's days. We worked with so many grouchy old folks.
Grouchy.
Well, growing up, we never did that. You know, like, okay.
Back in my day, we didn't have that.
Back in my day,
our kids wouldn't be able to survive.
Yeah, no, literally,
because like even like I said, as a teacher, like I see things that I'm just like, why? Like, why are you guys doing this? Like, I just don't understand why everything's so easy for them for the tip of the fingers, or like, and not just that, but then a lot of the things they have to be like handheld, hand fed to do things. And I'm like, we grew up having to
figure it out.
Go figure it out. We have to learn a lot. And a lot of the things where I saw someone, I think it was like Leslie and you said at one point or something on TikTok about, like, if we had these resources back in the days, of course, like maybe our parents would have used it for us too. But at the same time, I'm like, everything happened the way it did. So that way now we are very, what's the word? You know what I mean? Like yes. we know how to figure things out on our own.
Yes.
It's like, it was like a blessing in disguise for us.
The next generation though, y'all cooked.
Yeah. They're cooked. And that's why I'm like, we need to teach these kids how to not like find a happy medium, right?
Yes.
Like, don't give them all the resources, everything right there, and tend to them every single time and accommodate them every time.
Yes.
But at the same time, kind of like challenge them too. Challenge is the word.
Challenge. 100%. I think a lot of kids, even my kids, they me and Danny have been talking to us about them lately. It's like we need to tell them how privileged they are.
That
like part. You guys are so privileged, and we've been saying this to them about every week because lately we noticed that like their attitudes have definitely gotten a little bit more snarkier, and we're like, guys, everything that we do is literally, you don't have to have this. And just know that because we are blessed, can do this. And there are people that can't even afford this, can't even afford to think about this. But we have the blessing and opportunity to be able to experience that. And so you guys should be thankful and not, not crabby or cranky because we're doing this fun thing. It's like other people can't even get to experience. Like we went boating at the Gathering place. It's like I never got to do that before, and we just thought it was opening, and so we got to do it. And Oliver was cranky, and I'm like, you don't you know that we don't have to do this, right? Like we don't have to have fun. And know that we are lucky to be able to have fun. Not everybody can do it.
To do this, you gotta change this perspective for them.
So I think doing that,
I respect that, dude. So
challenging your kids in that way, or even your friends or whatever, like you have to realize that we are privileged at some point in way, shape, or form, and you can't just hand everything to someone because then they're always gonna expect it. Yes.
Yeah, and oh my gosh, like.
That's why Oliver's like, I can't do this. I'm like, you can't, or you just don't want to.
That part.
You can do it. Just use you got everything you need up there.
Yes. And I respect that so much about you and Danny, how you guys like your parenting style, like about like you said, like you want to give them everything that you grew up, how you didn't have growing up, right? But at the same time, you also want to limit it and then challenge them and make sure they know, like you said, it is a privilege.
Yes.
Because there are still kids nowadays and people nowadays that cannot and does not have the
even in adulthood. And I think that definitely stems from like their childhood, how they grew up, how they got disciplined or whatever. And sometimes people are like, oh, like you guys are too hard on your kids, but I'm like, you know what, they need that. They need that, because I'm like, I want them to be independent. Even Isla, she's only 5, but I'm like, I want her to be independent. I want her to figure it out. I want her to ask me, how does she do this? I want her to try to use her brain to be like, okay, my mom is giving me a task, I'm gonna try to find a way to solve the task without her help.
Exactly.
And it's like, that's how you figure it out.
It can be something so simple. Something so, like even whenever how you have like chores for the kids, you're like, okay, go do your laundry, go wash the dishes. I'm like, I love seeing that. And other people might be like, why are you making your kids work? That's not.
It's a life skill, honey.
It's a life skill. You don't want your kids to go out in the world and be like, oh, I don't know what to do this. I need to call mommy. No,
literally.
That's
like
not.
Mommy gonna be on vacation, honey. She is gonna be on a beach.
Mommy's on vacation, retired right now.
Mommy's on vacation.
Oh, the other day we were well, it's funny because to see like my parents are grandparents now.
Yeah.
Gosh, it's crazy to see because I remember what you said. But then like, Owen is he's at the age where he like whatever he wants, like if he doesn't get it, he'll like throw a little fit, right? Tantrum.
Yeah.
So the other day, he was at my house. It was me, my mom, dad, his mom, his dad, and we took something away from him because he wasn't supposed to play with it, and he started like freaking out about it. So my mom and dad immediately was like, okay, let's go get you something else. And then like but he threw a quick little fit, and then he kind of stopped. But then my parents are still trying to actively look for something to get him, and my song goes, okay, he's fine now, guys. He's fine. Like, so you can't keep accommodating this kid on everything. That's why he's so spoiled. I was like, oh, he's got a point. Because he already forgot about it, but we still were trying to like feed him what we took away. So I was like, you know what? I was like, it's crazy because it obviously is easier said than done. But I'm like, I found myself doing it. I was like, okay, I need to slow down. I was like, he needs to learn that you can't have everything, you know? So like just simple little steps to get there.
Oh yeah, and it gets worse because like at Isla's age right now, I've noticed that she's starting. I think it's because she's getting older and she's about to go to school. She's starting to go back into that tantrum phase where if she doesn't have it, she would do like a fake baby cry and she'd be like, and I'm like, I know, and you know that you're faking.
It's not real. It's not real.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm not giving you the time of day because you know that you're faking. Like you're not dying. It's not an emergency. Like you're just pouting. You know what I mean? And then I think back and I'm like, my mom always said, your kids will always be 100 times worse than you were. So I'm like, oh wow. Then the self-reflection and you're like, oh yeah,
I'm dead.
I really gotta straighten her out.
Because that's what my parents be saying too. It's true. I guess it's true, huh?
It's so true.
My mom always be saying like, well, this is the Hmong saying, but she'll be like, and I'm like, oh, that is true.
That is so true. Because they be saying some shit. I'm like, oh.
You're like, oh. They be humbling you. It be your own kids.
Yeah, you're right. Especially Oliver, he's like really smart and he remembers a lot of things. And he's like, wait, didn't you say? And I'm like, no, I meant that for the other time. You know?
Dude, Oliver be putting y'all in check.
Oliver's not necessarily.
Oliver's so smart. Like, I'll be catching him talking to Danny and Santa, and then I'll be like, and even Santa will be like, oh, she's like caught off guard. I'm like, Oliver is gonna run the world. I swear, he's like his daddy.
He has like 5 girlfriends.
I love that kid.
As always, we upload a new episode every Monday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can follow us at 116 Hotline on Spotify, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Spotify. Oh wait. You can follow us at 116 Hotline on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. And if you're listening or watching on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, make sure you follow our show and leave us a review so that way other people who enjoy shows similar to ours can find our show. We are so happy to have you guys here, and it's kind of bittersweet. The season's coming to an end, but thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. See you guys next week. Bye. Millennials.